Today is Friday the 24th of March. We are camped in a town called Harrison. Nothing special there. And we drove back into the Ozarks to the Buffalo River National Park. And back in the 70s, my parents and my sister and I and our families, we all did a day trip on the Buffalo in canoes. It's very special because of all the cliffs and the limestone canyons that you travel through. And so we're going to give you a shot of that in just a moment. And so we're going to spend maybe half a day here just looking at the beauty. But what really pisses me off is that I'm not allowed to take a dog on any trail. Now, isn't that asinine? That's the federal government for you. Well, I thought we could see the river from this deck, but that's not the case. So we'll have to drive somewhere. Looks like way over there. I'll tell a photo. You can see some of the cliffs right through the branches. That's where the river will be. I'm not going to do telephoto. They have a native wildflower garden here and bushes and stuff. I forgot to tell you that this is Tyler Bend, the National Park Service. And Maria's inside getting some brochures. And then I should have gone over there where that sign is and all the trails at Tyler Bend. So let me do that. So we drove down to the river. And now we've come to the cliffs. I don't know how many miles this national park runs, but I know it starts at the upper Buffalo and it runs all the way through the middle and then the lower Buffalo. So Cody says I need to buy this special device so my camera won't bounce around when I'm walking. So here's the Buffalo River, and you can see pretty cool. You have that looks like really hard rock, and then there's a layer, then another layer, and then another layer, and then another layer. About 4 or 5 different layers in there. And the river just runs along just really nice. It's not dangerous. Once in a while you go through some gentle rapids. It's nice and clean. And we're going to go to Grinder's Ferry, which is down the river just a little ways from here. Evidently they must have had a ferry to cross. This is a national park, so in national parks you're not allowed to walk your dogs on the trail. I'm going to write Trump and have him fix that. I'm surprised. This is spring break for all the kids here in Arkansas, and there's nobody canoeing, and it's definitely warm enough. I'm in a t-shirt. Oh well. I gotta find a bathroom and take a pee. Bathroom. Okay. Right where? No, that's a shelter to barbecue in. Down to Grinder's Ferry. They had a ferry crossing here. I don't know where the hell they got back up on the other side, but maybe Georgie will play in the water or something. See where those cliffs are over there, and then there's a cave. So Georgie
went in the water.
Well, it's nice and clean.
Hey, Georgie.
I suppose with a little grading and stuff, you could cross back then. Could cross here. It's a little swifter than where we were. We're gonna have to walk over to look at that cave. Well, I walked over to where this cave is, and you notice that the water is swirling right where in front of the cave. So I wonder if there isn't an underground stream that's coming out. That would be so cool to go in there with scuba diving and check it out. When we went canoeing on the Buffalo back in the 70s, we were in the upper Buffalo. It wasn't this wide. So it looks like, I mean, it's nice and clear. But there's no reason for that water to be swirling around other than there's a little stream coming out from underneath there. So the trees are all budding. Some are flowering, like the rosebud tree and the dogwood tree. We're just a little early, but see, look, this is going upriver. Huh. Oh, we do have some canoe people coming. So I was talking to Maria about this being spring break and there's nobody canoeing the river. But there is a couple that's going to just see the top of their heads way up there. You see, this is all through the Ouachitas. You have this type of streams and rivers and lots of rocky shoals. So Georgie's all curious. Let's see what happens when they hit this where it's swirling. Oh, they got a dog in their boat. In their canoe. Georgie just loves to run. Thank you. That's pretty cool. You got your dog in your canoe. Got a little life jacket on him. Okay. Oh, here comes another couple. I used to canoe a lot. I even own a canoe. But with my hip, I can't sit that way anymore. Not for very long. Well, I'm going to shut this thing off and load up the dog, and we're going to go back to Harrison.